So lately, there's been something that has been going on with AI and the fact that the prices of the graphics cards and the RAM has gone up in prices. Like if you want to buy the latest graphics card, you're gonna pay for like what 5,000 or more, and I think it's not worth it. A lot of people are worried about this, and I was also until yesterday. I don't know for you, but I am in my 30s, so I've grown up in the 90s and the early 2000s playing all kinds of games. Back when games were very good. I wouldn't mind to play the games that I haven't touched yet. Like I have a huge catalog. I have hundreds of games, and I could also download ROMs to play games inside an emulator. There's just so many ways I can get to play games. I don't give a shit if I have to wait until 2030 to purchase a new graphics card. I don't care. Because let's be honest with ourselves. I don't know your background, I don't know you, but for me, I'm so. By the way, there's gonna be a lot of swearing because I don't like to censor myself. There's just so many fucking stuff that's going on in the gaming that I'm so tired of it. Like, let's say politics. There's a lot of politics. There's a lot of woke in the games. There's a lot of bugs, optimization issues. Games that are coming out like broken that you have to wait for a patch. Like so many stuff. It's ridiculous. Like, are you guys gonna buy a car that is halfway done? No. So this is the same thing. Like if these companies are not gonna be more respectful to their users, then why should we give them money for their games that they are building? Exactly. That's what I mean. Like if I have to buy a new card that is gonna be like 2 gigs or 4 gigs, so be it. I'm being honest, I rarely buy the newest games. Most of the time when I buy a game, it's an indie game. So the last game that I purchased is called Pal World. I'm gonna look at my Steam right now and I'm gonna tell you guys how many hours I've been playing this game. It says 173 hours, so that's a lot of hours. And do you know how much I paid for this game? I think it was like $20 in Canadian dollars, which is it's not much. It's a very fun game. It has good graphics. Sure, it's rough on the edges, but it is very fun. And we can say that this is my very first Pokemon game that I've ever played in my life. So I much rather to support these companies that make those games than AAA that are too afraid to make any kind of mistakes, just to make the shareholders happy and those politic people. Like look at what they've Ubisoft. Do you know when was the last game that they've built that was like very amazing? I don't. It's always Assassin's Creed or Far Cry. It's always the same games because they are too afraid to just try something new, and I'm tired of it. The last game that I've purchased of them, I think I didn't purchase it. It was free. It came with my graphics card. It was what is it called? The Division, the first game. And since then, I haven't purchased a single game of them, and I don't regret it. It's not the same company that we've known. And all of those companies that you used to like, could be BioWare, Blizzard, Capcom, they are starting to get better, but they are not perfect. I just don't see the point that we have to buy a game for like a hundreds of dollars just so that you don't even get to play the entire game. Because for me, since I'm a Canadian, I have to pay more than you guys who are in the US. And I don't think it's worth that price, especially when the game are coming out all broken. And no, it's no excuse. It's not about, oh well, these games back then they were less complicated. No, it's not an excuse. It's not. It's just because they know that they can get away with it, and people are just gonna consume without, like, they might whine about it, but they're still gonna consume the product that they're putting out there. I'm not like that at all, and it pisses me off because, like, I've been playing games my entire life, and I can see that it is dying almost. Like, the only thing that is keeping gaming alive nowadays is the indies, the indie companies, nothing else. I know that I'm rambling is because I don't have a script in my hand. I'm just basically ranting, and you will soon understand why you don't need the best graphics cards or the best computer. Because right now, I'm someone who wants to build a game. It's gonna be just like the original Half-Life, but with its own theme. It's gonna have like survival horror gameplay. It's gonna be amazing, but we are talking like in a couple of years before it comes out. I'm alone in this. Like, I don't have a team, and the reason why it doesn't bother me is because I don't know if you have realized, but lately there's a lot of games that are coming out that looks like retro shooters or boomer shooters. Eon Fury, which is a good game. Games like Cultic, Abiatic Factor, Ultra Kill, Gloomwood. There's just so many games that are just like that are just as fun. It could also be Valheim, even though I think the end game is not as good. So basically what I'm trying to say is, no matter what is gonna happen, we're gonna adapt. And if you try your best to well, I wouldn't say resist, because resisting is usually, it doesn't work. You just have to accept the fact that what is going on is, it sucks, but you just have to go with the wave, if that makes sense. Just let it be. Don't support the newest games if your computer cannot run it. And the best outcome is if no one buys their games. Like, I'm talking about the AAA companies. If no one buys their games, they're gonna have no choice to optimize their games, because if no one is gonna be able to afford the best graphics cards, then they're gonna have to do something about it, right? I just want to let you guys to make you guys remember that the entire time you have the control over what is happening in the gaming industry. You've always had the control, but no one has like the patience or I don't know, the time span, or, and I truly understand what you're going through when you think about fit it in and going with the trend. I totally get it. Okay, like Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna come out very soon, and you know what, I'm not gonna buy this game, and I don't even plan to ever buy it, not even pirating it. And I'm gonna show you guys a little story, and it is a true story. Okay, you might not give a damn about it, but I will still talk about it to let you guys know what happened. So one time when we had a big storm, we ran out of power, but then the power came back a few days later, but I didn't have any internet. I was bored out of my mind. So I wanted to play some Red Dead Redemption 2 that I have purchased, and when it was the time to, well, I started the launcher, and then I went to press play to start the game, and the moment that the game was loading, it said that I wasn't able to play the game because I could not prove that the game that I purchased was like legit, something like that. I have the video of it, and this was the last time that I said that this was enough, because this game, it wasn't cheap. Okay, at that time I purchased it for like $50, and they're there to tell me that I don't have access to it. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And it really sucks because like people are going to defend those companies for that kind of behavior. It's not normal, guys. I purchased the game. I followed the rules and yet I have been punished. This is dumb. It wasn't like that when I was growing up. And if you really want to be, if you want the games to be just like what it used to be, you have the power to do something about it. You really do. Just stop trying to... Don't buy those skins that are like hundreds of dollars. Like, you're smarter than this. You could have purchased like so many games with $100 instead of a skin that these companies took maybe an hour to make, or maybe even less. I'm a game dev. Well, I never made a game, but I create props for games, and you can make those textures in so little time inside Substance Painter, and yet they sell those at ridiculous prices, and you guys are falling for it. Is this really what you want for gaming? Because I don't. I'm so tired of AAA games. So the moral of the story is, the less you support those AAA companies, the better the gaming is. Games are gonna be. It's that easy. If you're not gonna be able to play with your friends, then it's on them. So I just don't get it. And Rockstar, it's no longer Rockstar. It's not. Think of what they've done with the fans who has created mods for those games, who for many years they've supported those games to make it run on modern machines. And what do they get? They get threats to be sued or to be taken in court for supporting their games for free. And you guys are still loving Rockstar after all of what they've done? It's kind of like if you guys like to be abused or something. I'm not talking about everyone, okay? If you are on the same page as me, good. But for those who keeps purchasing games when these companies are like the shittiest ones, like EA for example, I would never be able to understand what is going on in their mind. I wouldn't mind to be able to go back to the 90s or the early 2000s, if I'm being honest. Like, we've always wanted, I don't know you, okay, but I'm sure for a lot of people of my age, we've always wanted to go back from the past and playing many cool games and just having fun, just like we used to, being very supportive, respectful, like being friendly, playing games together, sharing games. It's still possible, guys. And there's something cool that I've discovered. People who wants the people who support the no DRM movement. I don't know what I should call this. Like, they purchase games on GOG, which is a site where there's no DRM. And when you get to download your games, like, you can burn those games on a CD. And these people are like using some kind of printers where they get to put like a cover on the disc. Then they create like a box, either like a DVD case or a box with its own art, with its own booklet, and it has so many good attention. Like, it looks freaking amazing. You can see this on Reddit. If you go to GOG Reddit, I think there's people who are still posting those pictures, and you have to see this for yourself, guys. It's amazing. This is the type of gaming that I want in my future. Like if we can be just like that, I'm gonna be so happy. I don't really care for what PlayStation, Sony, what is they gonna do with those discs. Like the fact that they're gonna stop selling physical discs. I don't care, because first of all, I'm not a console player, so it doesn't affect me, and because I'm a PC gamer mostly. Like this is what I always do, and I'm gonna repeat myself. If you don't like what Sony is doing, then you just have to stop buying their games. It's that simple. It's all you have to do. Anyway, I'm not afraid for the future. I'm not. I'm gonna adapt to it. I'm gonna play my games that I've never finished yet, like Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't finished it. Dragon Age, the first game, I haven't finished it. Some Star Wars games that I haven't played. There's just so many games that I got to play that it's just. And it's not because a game that is old means that it's a bad thing. It's the only time that it matters is when you cannot play the game because Windows doesn't support it or whatever reason. You can always play those games on Linux, of course, like it's possible, way more than it used to be. But yeah, this is like the only time where, like, if the game doesn't run, sure, that's a problem. Alright, that's all I have to say tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I just hope that you all going to make the best decision to save gaming. Take care.